Good day, bonsoir, wherever you are. Sali Banani, Vamo Gila Gila, welcome to the space with me. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a reading. I get this newsletter once a month, and and I'm thought of reading it instead of going to look. I haven't watched his. What was I going to do here? Oh, yes. I haven't watched his. It's better if it's mirrored, then I understand what's going on. There we go. So for the catch up, thanks for commenting. And yeah, remember, you can't believe everything you see and hear. You need to use your adult discernment. As this is an adult entertainment show, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Please remember to hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is completely free. So this is called A Brave New World by Rick Levine, Astrology forecast for August 2026. My August forecast is now on YouTube. Please subscribe to Rick Levine Astrology, or Astrologer, I think. He starts with a quote here from Marianne Williamson, A Return to Love. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Wow, that reminds me of somebody famous like MJD, Mary Jane Donut. Courage isn't just for lions, especially when it feels like we need to roar to get our voices heard. August 2026 carries forward the momentum of July while emphasizing the intense drive for individual creativity and self-expression. The potency of the rare Uranus-Neptune-Pluto geometry of flowing trines and sextiles sets the tone that will be with us for the years to come. These patterns won't quickly fade just because the calendar flipped to a new month. The powerful planetary configurations reveal the deeper changes already reshaping our world. Although jubilant Jupiter in Leo is separating from its connections to the other outer planets, it actively encourages confidence and magnanimity. However, the personal challenge is to shine our light without acting on the urge to diminish someone else's. There's no room for big egos when we need all hands on deck. There are lessons to be learned as Chiron, which is an asteroid, and it's about the wounded healer. The mentor turns retrograde in Taurus on August 3. Chiron symbolizes the places where our vulnerabilities can become wisdom. And while traveling in earthly Taurus, healing is focused on grounding our relationship with the material world, including the practical concerns of our bodies. The most obvious remedy suggests slowing down and simplifying our lives, which may put us in direct opposition with the increasing complexity of a modern life. Our creativity for beauty, balance, and connection only grows stronger when Venus shifts into artistic Libra on August 6th. On the same day, the Sun-Saturn trine empowers us to execute our plans with steady determination. But relationship or financial issues could keep us on our toes, bouncing from one drama to the next as Venus aspects Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter, and Saturn. On August 10 to 21, our priorities may need reshuffling, and our boundaries might require redefining as we redistribute our resources to whether they can do the most good. Showing our talents takes center stage. When communicator Mercury moves into charismatic Leo on August 9th, emboldening us to express our thoughts more confidently. The creative brainstorming sparks original ideas and widens our vision as Mercury forms aspects with Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn on the 11th to 17 August. Our opinions may grow louder, but our words can also build community and inspire powerful action. Speedy Mercury enters practical Virgo on August 25, helping us to separate meaningful insight from distracting noise. The Sun and Mercury meet in Virgo on August 27, the same day as the lunar eclipse. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, it is eclipse season, bringing the flash of clarity and the emotional intensity. Brilliant inspirations can lead to constructive applications if we are willing to do the work. Our energy grows less scattered and more introspective as Mars leaves restless Gemini to slip into an emotional waters of Cancer on August 11, where it becomes more self-protective than aggressive. Nevertheless, we need to acknowledge our unexpressed feelings, or they can fuel misplaced anger cultivate resentment. Mars squares nebulous Neptune on August 17, potentially blurring intentions or draining our momentum. When our path becomes unclear, we are wise to pause and recharge our batteries before proceeding towards some unknown destination. The road ahead remains bumpy, as two powerful eclipses in August signal unrelenting change. A dramatic Leo new moon solar eclipse occurs on August 12 at 10:36 a.m. Pacific time. It semi-squares to Venus and sesquisquare to Neptune, which stimulate enough free-floating anxiety that we are motivated to do something about the gulf between what we secretly desire and our current reality. The Pisces full lunar eclipse follows on August 27th at 9:18 p.m. Pacific time. It's dynamic. Its dynamic square to unpredictable Uranus is likely to bring forth a surprise or two. The Leo solar eclipse asks us to relinquish our pride and unabashedly reveal more of our authentic selves to the world. The Pisces lunar eclipse asks us to release our painful patterns to make room for spiritual growth. Opening our hearts and putting our compassion into action creates a positive ripple effect in this timeline and beyond. A cosmic green flag enticingly waves as the month ends with a Jupiter-Saturn trine on August 31. The opening event of the longer cycle of recurrences, with recurrences following the April 3rd and July 11th, 2027. Optimistic Jupiter and realistic Saturn are sometimes called the social regulators because their interaction reflects the expansion of contraction and contraction of society itself. This fire trine offers an opportunity to integrate enthusiasm with discipline and vision with responsibility. Our dreams can grow without losing their foundation. The future is calling us to be wildly creative as we expand our awareness of a greater whole and step into the starring role we are meant to play in the universal production. Lead with love, and others will follow. Think cosmically, act locally. Rick Levine. Well, nobody even joined by that time. Let me send this to you. Thank you very much, that one in the bush. You are always welcome here to me. Yes, you see. So what did you think of that? It's definitely going to be a dynamic month. And at the end, it sounds like there could be the end of the war, truly. Don't you think? By the way it sounds. I thank you for your thumbs up. This is truly free, and if you'd like to subscribe or share this video, I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. So there. I was wondering if maybe there could be somebody like what is her name? Her name is Katie. Katie, where are you? Let me share this video with you. Katie, would you like to join and tell us your side of the story? If you know what I mean. Maybe it's still fresh in your mind. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. The wrong one. That's the wrong one. Where's the right one? There's the right one. KG. McLeod. Oh, did I just dox? Oh dear. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? So, welcome. And let me do a welcome. What's the wrong one again? It's always like that. Why is it like that? How do you invite someone there? Where is my mind? And so, and so, and so, and so. One more share. Cause I know you really care. Cheers. What did I do now? Let's play that. Oh, you don't hear me on this thing. Oh, dear. Does it play two at the same time? It doesn't do that. How do I do that today? I suppose everybody's sleeping right now. So the time right now is 3:48 p.m. and I am in Johannesburg, and I just witnessed a beautiful whatchamacallit, bird, and I now eventually know its name. It's not a fucking stork. I kept on thinking it's a stork. It's called the African. What's it called? Oh, come on. The African sacred ibis, and it landed on our Christmas tree, and then it took off. I took a terrible video. You won't be able to see it. It's just like a try not, but it's white. It's a white bird, and its whole neck is long. I should actually upload it right now, and then you'll see it. But the neck and head is black, and the legs are black, and the tips of its wings are black, like white fingernails with the black tips. It's beautiful. Yeah, short birds. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather together. And then I saw this morning so many motorcycles, fancy schmancy, outside the pub at the. I didn't go to the pub, don't worry. Outside the pub at the parking lot. Birds of a feather. Maybe I should edit this rather, but anyway. Oh no, I must edit it. I can't do it this way. Let me just show you it. How did that happen? Yeah, bad camera work. But anyway, beautiful bird. I wonder what it means. I wonder if it has spiritual meaning. Spiritual meaning of the African sacred ibis landing in your garden. The African sacred ibis landing in your garden symbolizes wisdom, divine communication, and mental balance. This is strongly tied to a higher knowledge, adaptability, and peaceful alignment for your environment. Wisdom and knowledge, a connection to Thoth in ancient Egyptian tradition. The African sacred ibis was viewed as the living incarnation of Thoth, the god of wisdom, writing magic and truth, a sign of insight. Its visits suggests you should trust your inner intuition, pursue learning, or seek clarity in a confusing situation. Balance and adaptation, probing deeply with its long curved bill used to search the earth. The bird represents the act of looking beneath the surface rather than accepting things at face value. Urban resilience. Because this species easily transitions between natural wetlands and modern human spaces, its presence encourages you to adapt smoothly to changes in your life. Harmony and intuition. Peaceful presence. The spotting one close to your home reflects the temporary state of emotional and spatial harmony, signaling that you are in tune with your surroundings. If you like to know more, what time of day did it visit? What was it doing in the garden? No. Do, 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 do. So there is a song that's out there. So I step outside and I take a big breath and I think to myself, what's going on? Singing, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, what's going on? Weird but true. Oh gosh. Weird but true. Heaven, heaven, I'm in heaven. Heaven, blessed heaven. No, This is Helen. Helen Gavronsky. Shitsky, I have to say this name ski. Gavronsky. She's already wrong, but it's sad but true. Helen Gavronsky. Choo choo. Weird but true. Helen Gavronsky was born in 1917, Germiston, South Africa. Her parents came from Lithuania, Jewish immigrants with nothing. Her mother died within days of her birth. Helen never knew her. They sent her to the Catholic convent school, a Jewish girl saying the wrong prayers for years. Then Wits University, economics, statistics. She was good with numbers and she never forgot one. She left at 19 to marry Moses Suzman, a doctor, much older, 2 daughters, came fast. The war came. She worked as a statistician for the War Supplies Board. Mein Gott. In 1944, she went back to the university and lectured in economic history. In 1948, the National Party won the election. Apartheid started that year. She had seen enough. In 1953, she got into Parliament. The seat was Houghton, a rich Johannesburg suburb. In 1959, she and 11 others broke away. Their own party said too little, too softly. So they made the Progressive Party. She hosted the meeting in her house. In 1961, which was in election night, every single one of the 12 lost their seat, except Houghton, except her, Helen Suzman. So from 1961 to 1974, Helen Suzman sat in a house of 160 members. She was the only one against apartheid. One, for 6 of those years, she was also the only woman in the room. Calvinist Afrikaner men on every bench. She was English speaking. She was Jewish. She was a woman. 3 strikes. They ate dinner without her every night. 13 years of eating alone in that building. An MP once threw her heritage at her. My people carried the Bible over those mountains. What did your people ever do? She answered him without blinking. They wrote it, my dear. This is written very badly for my reading, but my dear. She answered him without blinking. They wrote it, my dear. She could not win a vote. She was 1 against 160 in Parliament, so she used the only weapon that she had left. The question. Any MP could put a question to a minister, and the minister had to answer it in writing. So she asked, how many people were arrested under the past laws the last month? How many are being held without trial? How many died in custody? Thousands of questions over 36 years. She dragged the numbers out of them one at a time, onto the record, into the newspapers. A minister lost his temper once. He said her questions were embarrassing South Africa. She gave him the line, "It is not my question to embarrass South Africa, it is your answers." She voted against every apartheid law they ever wrote, every single one. They tapped her phone. They followed her. An army officer told her own nephew not to tell her anything. In 1981, P.W. Botha tried to bully her across the floor. She was 63. She stood up and told him something. He had been trying that. He had been trying that for 28 years, and it had never worked. She was not frightened of him. She never had been. Then she used the other thing that they had left her. An MP could visit prisons. In 1967, she went to Robben Island. She walked down the corridor and looked into the cells. The prisoners picked a spokesperson to talk to her, Nelson Mandela. He wrote about it afterwards. This courageous woman peering into our cells. She was the first woman ever to walk in there. And she came back again and again for years. Mandela had no books, no newspapers, no radio, nothing to read at all. She kept asking about it. Year after year after year, the prison finally gave in. They let the political prisoners have books. Then the correspondence courses. Men did hold degrees in those cells because she would not shut up about it. In 1974, 6 more progressives got in. After 13 years, she had company. She retired in 1989. 36 years in the parliament, nominated twice for a Nobel Peace Prize. She never got one. Not everyone loved her. Some said taking a seat in that parliament made it look legitimate. She died on January 1st, 2009, on New Year's Day, aged 91. She lived to see all of it undone. Think about how Helen fought. Not with a speech, not with a vote. She could never win a vote. She fought with a question, a thing they were legally required to answer, and asked it thousands of times until the answers hanged them. One woman in the house of 160, 13 years, all alone every night, voted no on every law, asked the questions nobody would ask, walked into Robben Island and got the prisoners their books. December 10th, 1996, Mandela drove out to sign the new constitution into law. One limousine, one passenger seat next to him. Sorry. We chose who sat in it himself. It was the woman who used to peer into his cell. Oh, that's tearing me up now. One woman voted in 1961, then kept voting for 13 years. Helen Suzman, 160 MPs. In the parliament, she was the only one against apartheid. A Jewish lady, English speaking, a woman. They ate dinner without her every night. She asked thousands of questions to force the numbers onto the record. Then she walked into Robben Island and got Mandela his books. Isn't that tear-jerking? Fucking story. Here's the pretty lady now. Let me show you the pretty lady. Yeah. Helen Suzman. But, you know, the thing is, in this country, there's too many people that just want to slash these white people. Or to slash their necks and their faces and their boobies and their backs. They want to give them necklaces and burn them. Yeah, that's how they are. They don't care about history. Not at all. They don't give a flying fandango about his story or her story either. So, Rabbit, good luck to you for the month of August. I hope you have a very good one. The Aloe Farm. Orbia variegata, one of South Africa's most distinctive indigenous succulents. Although it was long known as Stapelia variegata, it has since been reclassified into genus Orbia, so both names are still commonly encountered in horticulture. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. It looks prehistoric. Let me turn the camera around again. I turned it around too quickly. Isn't it a beauty? I know Odits will love this one. This is stunning. It looks like a starfish, eh? Undersea starfish. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Anyway, it doesn't look like anybody's going to join me. Look at that. Listen. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Don't you want to come up on panel? Let's have a chat. What you up to? It must be your evening here. You're making dinner.
What's up, guys? Okay, so it's 31st July. It's the perfect.
Okay, so I was watching something before about alcohol sachets in Africa. Yes! I've bought them before. It's almost midnight here. Oh, wow. Oh, no, shame. Yes, the sachets. You find them on the streets, emptied. Let's see what this is. Where is it now? Come on, show it to me. And then they say, I make crap. Then they say, I make AI shit. But it's not real. Anyway, did you see this robot that this developing firm is making? It's almost midnight here. And it looks like a Minotaur. No, but a Minotaur's got two legs. And it's the horsey one with four legs, isn't it? The Chiron. We don't have them here. We have mini bottles, but no sachets. Yes, it's shocking. It's like, I think it's 2 shots. 2 shots vodka, 2 shots brandy, 2 shots whiskey in a sachet. Like, oh gosh. Oh Lord, Lionel. What are we going to do with you? Very cheap. It'll be like $2 or $10. It's like that big. It's like half the stretch of the phone. How you doing? Yes, it's we have the mini bottles. You have, the little bottles for flying. They were always on in the hotel rooms, but not anymore really. They're big bottles now. But they sell them at the till, at the bottle store, at the off license. What do you call it in America? I mean, in Australia, what do you call it? Um, a shop that sells alcohol, a liquor store. That's what we call it. What do we call it? We're going to the liquor store. So how was your Saturday? Yeah. I know it's very expensive there. Very, very expensive there. Outrageously expensive, like cigarettes. It's becoming like that here too. Alcohol is very expensive here too. I mean, when I see the people, they drink more than me or the same as me, and they spend 10 times more money than I mean, I was watching the tarot reader, and she says, I think maybe you have a drinking problem. Just remember that you're not going to fill that depression or that darkness with alcohol. You feel much better when you don't. Like, we call it battle O. Like, bottle O. The shop. You call the shop bottle O. You're going to bottle O. Ah, Australia. Yep, bottle O. There was 2 videos that I was thinking of now, but let me get this one. Actually, you'll appreciate it because it's quite intellectual, I think. There we go. Let me make this more comfortable. Oh, but you don't hear this volume here. Let me I won't be able to find it here because I don't have Facebook on there. You won't be able to hear it because it's from the phone. I think it's actually StreamYard that's giving that shit. Why can't I fix it? Let's try this. Tell me if you can hear this.
My name is Fredrik Backman. I'm here tonight because my agent said that this would be good for my career. She said I need to learn how to speak in front of people. Now. It will be fun, she said. So I told her that I write books. I spend 8 hours every day locked inside a room with people I have made up. If I was comfortable talking to real people, I would have a real job. But my agent said, just go up there and talk about the life of a writer. And I said, all right. Being a writer is the best way I know how to get paid for being insane. Don't applaud. I only have 4 minutes. Stop. I only have 4 minutes. My brain and I, we are not friends. My brain and I, we are classmates doing a group assignment called Life, and it's not going great. So my agent, upon hearing this, said, which is American for I could have been a lawyer. And then she said, maybe you can talk about how you suffer from creative anxiety, Fredrik. And I said, I don't suffer from creative anxiety. And my agent said, well, everyone around you suffer. So I explained that I don't have creative anxiety. This is just normal death anxiety. And sometimes I have panic anxiety if I'm in a hurry and need to have a lot of anxiety all at once. But I don't have creative anxiety. I never get writer's block. And the secret is easy. It's procrastination. I don't want to brag, but I'm very good at procrastination. I'm going to have a writer's block. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I am so good at procrastination that the only reason that I am here tonight is because I'm supposed to be finishing a book right now. But my anxiety is not creative. My anxiety is Scandinavian because I am from Sweden. And now in America, Sweden is often confused with Switzerland, but we are very different. In Switzerland, they have chocolate and watches. In Sweden, we have IKEA and depression. Swedish depression is just like American depression, but it's cheaper and you have to assemble it yourself. Some parts may be missing, so if someone in here is depressed tonight and don't know why, then you might be Scandinavian. Of course, some of you will think that because I am Scandinavian, I must write crime novels, but I find murder to be too much work. So instead, I write novels about characters who could murder someone, but they haven't gotten around to it yet. Now, I wrote this speech on the airplane from Sweden to America, which was great because of the time difference. Americans call that jet lag. I call it a procrastinator's dream. Because Sweden is 6 hours ahead of New York, so I left home Sunday evening, and when I arrived here, it was still Sunday evening. The customs official asked me where I was traveling from, and I answered, the future. So, if you hear a strange sound now, that's my agent regretting her career choices. But it's too late now, Ariel.
Too late now, Ariel.
So, in conclusion, I am here tonight with all of my anxiety because I know that in this room there might be someone who is dreaming about writing a book, dreaming of becoming an author. So I am here to tell you that I am obviously an idiot. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I became an author anyway. So you can too. And I hope that one day I will be able to tell my agent that the reason that my next book is not finished yet is because I was busy reading yours. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, yeah. That's when the best. That's the best, hey. They make you laugh and they have good things to say. Yeah. And then the other one, what was the other one? I can't show you this. It's too rude. How rude. Are you in the mood? Oh, not. To not, or to not, to not. Okay, here we go. Let's see. How does it go? Did I push pause? No.
Can you tie a knot?
I cannot.
Ah, so you cannot.
No, I cannot not.
Not?
Who's there?
Pooh?
Pooh who?
No, Pooh with Piglet, you'll need more than 2 knots.
Not possible.
Ah, so it is possible to knot those pieces.
Not these pieces.
Yes, not those pieces.
Why not?
'Cause it's all for naught.
Oh,
Can you tie a knot?
I cannot.
Ah, so you cannot.
No, I cannot not.
Not?
Who's there?
Pooh?
Pooh who?
No,
Pooh.
Pooh with Piglet, you'll need...
Pooh. Where's the other one? Let's see. Is there another one? Oh. Ducky poos. Hype leads to disappointment. No, go away. That's like conversations with me when I'm stoned. Yes, mission. And then, you're taking a big long slash. You're getting in that flow state and you thought the perfect thing, and then by the time you get out of the toilet, you flush the toilet, you already forgot what you were thinking. It's a terrible thinking. Sinking. Wat is das? Yeah.
So, how's my health? It's doubtful at this point. Why? Mercury is in Uranus right now. Be straight with me, I don't go for that astrology crap. Neither do I. My thermometer broke in your ass. So, how's my health? It's doubtful at this point.
Oh, shut up. No, go away. How gay is my audience?
I recently went to an American bank and I had a very simple goal. I wanted to rent an apartment and they told me I needed something called the credit score. In France, the system is simple. If you have money in your account and zero debt, the bank loves you. You are responsible. You are an adult. In America, if you have no debt, you are a ghost. You are highly suspicious. I sat down with the banker. I showed him my account. I said, look, I have cash. I have no loans. I am completely debt-free. He looked at me like I just confessed to multiple homicides. He literally backed his chair away from the desk. Sir, you have no credit history. You don't exist financially. I asked him how to exist. He looked at me dead in the eyes and he explained the American dream. Well, you need to borrow money you don't need, to buy things you don't want, to prove to us that you can pay us back. Excuse me, sir, I have to go into debt to prove I am good with money. This is the logic of a psychopath. It's like a doctor telling you, listen, you're perfectly healthy, it's suspicious. I need to stab you in the leg to prove your immune system works. So the banker told me to get a credit card, buy groceries with money I don't have, and then pay it off with the money I do have. He even suggested taking out a car loan. Bro, I don't want a car, I just want an apartment to sleep in. So let me get this straight, I have to finance a Honda Civic I don't need, to get a piece of plastic, to buy organic tomatoes on credit, just so landlord will allow me to rent a one-bedroom apartment with paper-thin walls. This is not an economy, it's a casino run by toddlers. So I'm done playing your games. I'm going back to hoarding cash in my shoebox under my mattress, safer than your mat.
The scariest
I recently went to an American bank and I had a very simple goal. I wanted to rent an apartment and they told me I needed something called the credit.
But you know what I saw on my status? I can't believe it. You have a work card, but you rarely use it. I just got a credit card now to do my teeth. Now I've got the credit card. Now I've got to go and make an appointment at the dentist. And I don't need to see the dentist. But I do. I need teeth. I need real teeth. Well, fake real teeth. I need replacements. The replacement theory. So we'll see how far it goes. I think I only got enough credit to pull all the bad teeth out. And then I'll have to start another credit card to get a veneer and some plates, as they call it in this trade. Not dentures. They're not dentures. They're not. They're not. Don't you dare say denture. What was it? It would be cheaper to get them all removed than complete dentures. No. I'm keeping the front. You see, well, depends on where you go. My friend, one of my old best friends in London, he went to Turkey for this famous surgery, and he's got implants, and it's like 4 implants and you got the whole top and the whole bottom. But if you're going to get a plate, a denture, it's best you keep some of the good teeth to hold on, for the denture to hold on to clamp onto. So I heard. Because each tooth then they then need to remove afterwards. Yes, it's fine. They must just give me a plate. I need a veneer in front that is fake. I know they fall out, it's fine. But I need a veneer in front first. I'm not taking my front teeth out. They can be veneered for the next 10 years. And maybe, just maybe, when I'm 65, I'll get full dentures. Okay? I don't want, because what if the denture breaks, because dentures break, and then you must walk around with no teeth in your mouth. Complete tops and tops are cheaper. Are they? Oh, I don't know. I've got to go for a quote. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately maybe, and it is the closest dentist, is up the road here where my mom and her husband go. But he's an old man, but he is also a surgeon. He's a dental surgeon, so he can do all of that. I'm not spending 20K on teeth. What you see, this is, I'm going to get a discount. I need a working class discount, or a pensioner's discount. And so I know there's another dentist down the road, but she's just going to be more expensive. And the old man, he's the best qualified, but maybe he's too expensive. And then there's a new clinic down the road, or up the road actually, at the other Pick and Pay, and I need to go there for a quote. But I mean, the quote is going to be 1,000, you know? It's going to be 1,000. But I don't know. Look, mission. I don't want to be that person jumping out of the airplane with my parachute and my teeth falling out. Not that I'm ever going to jump out of an airplane with a parachute. I will never, never, ever. No, not ever. Never. There was something else that I wanted to show you. I think it's on Twitter. Twitter. XL, baby. No, not ever. Life has never been better. Do I want to show you a guy twerk? Look, I found a German rose. Oh, come on.
What's on your mind?
Oh,
I'm here if you
I'm
need to
pushing the
vent.
wrong button.
I have another mission that has emerged.
Ah, how's that? He says, I have another mission. So this is for, I'm friends with Sierra. This is the only person that I repost to. This is what I've got a reason to post things on on Twitter, on x.com. Oh no, go back. Busy.
Go ahead, Ariana. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. It's humble.
Christ up with my baby in a spiral. Soprano Siri like to keep it on high note. There's levels to it, you and I know. Mix it up. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
fun. Doja, it is your turn. Go ahead and push the button. Let's see what you got here.
I don't even know the lyrics like
Watermelon Sugar.
I know enough lyrics.
Hi.
I know enough.
It's Harry Styles. Garage Punk, Ruth.
Yeah.
Marcus, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anyway, thank you, guys and girls, and everyone in between. Thank you very much for joining me on this matinee on a Saturday in South Africa. I hope you have a wonderful evening in Australia. Night, mission. Thank you for being such a gentleman and coming to join me. You are but a dream. So row your boat gently down the stream. Life does get tougher, but we get smarter, and if we try to get a little bit hard every day, it does get better. Hit the like button. I truly appreciate it. Salanigachne. Hambanigachle, ek is lief vir jou, ek liebe dich. Peace, shalom, salam alaikum, ek is lief vir jou, ek liebe dich. Siyabonga, Rilabonga, Diabonga, Hambagachle, Salagachle, tschüss, sayonara. Au revoir, tot ziens. Mwah, mwah, mwah.